quite get the play off in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
When these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone blitz and a quick sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. Bringing pressure. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Pass. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Pass. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver, you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. They're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Trying to find some room. It's Cobb. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That gain sets up a third down play. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Now they get set to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Hey guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Grab down the middle, it's Pass.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
That's another 1st down as they get near the 50 now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. The opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up with the 33.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Using his legs, it's Cobb. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll run it from the gun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He makes the grab. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Keeps it on the draw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Makes a nice move there. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught by the receiver. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Stays on his feet. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He'll field the punt. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Simmons. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, what a cut, and still going. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Back to pass. It's Simmons. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Howard. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Back to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. They'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Quite a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he keeps it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they've regained the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Bootleg looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. Across the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a 1st down and goal.
The key on a 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete
touchdown. Ole Miss to put them on top now.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
By the receiver. Gain of 20. First down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 24, Auburn 20.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense operating from the pistol. To the air, it's Arnold. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. Let's see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on?
That makes the score Auburn 27, Ole Miss 24.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. The receiver makes the catch. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Grinding away with their running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He escapes the pocket. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up in the 3rd and 1.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And the offense has it and still going.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Simmons. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Handoff from the shotgun. Powering through. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it would be 62 yards. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Might be for the ball game. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
He keeps it. QB draw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And that should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The shotgun running play call. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams go